a real conspiracy theorist, goes, I have some questions about the reliability of these results. Going to delete this initial tweet. I think there's some errors in the new precincts in the latest batch. Seems the new results have entered many likely Sanders results in Polk County as Deval Patrick or Stiers. Patrick, you'll note, is up to, this is again 14 hours ago. It looks like they probably fixed it because people have been texting him and emailing about it like crazy. But Patrick, you'll note, is up to 21 state delegate equivalents, which covers most of Buttigieg's expanded lead in my initial tweet. I suspect they'll fix this pretty quickly, and to be fair, I get they're pretty. I bet they're getting pretty tired at this point over there. So, literally, it seems the new results have entered many Sanders results in Polk County as Deval Patrick or Steyer. Like, what the hell is that? I'm sorry. This is pretty crazy stuff, though. Like, nobody in the Bernie Sanders campaign has said anything even close to what Simone D. Sanders said on CNN yesterday, I believe. This is a Wednesday afternoon, around 1:15 p.m. because of this crazy situation. So this is what she had to say. Take a close listen.
And that we should doubt the results as we see them. Is that what you're saying, that we should doubt the numbers that we see?
What I am saying is that on Monday night in Iowa, there were failures across the process when it came to the Iowa caucuses. There was confusion.
Do you believe the results?
The app that the Iowa Democratic Party used
did not work. Do you believe the data that you're seeing? We know that, Simone. Do you believe? We understand. Do you believe the data is correct?
People were waiting for 2 hours.
Why can't you say if the data is correct or incorrect?
To the Iowa Democratic Party headquarters, they were unable to get that data in there.
Is this correct?
So what I'm saying is the foundation of this process, the presidential preference cards are very important. So all our campaign has said, and what Kate Bedingfield said yesterday, and what I'm saying today, is we have to make sure we get this right.
Simone, here's the deal. I'm going to interrupt you when you're not answering the question. Is this data correct in your view? Is it correct?
Look, Brianna, I have not analyzed the back ends of the data. What we are saying and what we have implored to the Iowa Democratic Party are 2 things. One, we have to make sure we get it right. Getting it right means checking again, and triple checking, and making sure that there is a paper trail. The presidential preference cards. Don't try to paint this as we're trying to say this is some kind of conspiracy theory, okay? What we are saying,
Simone,
frankly, is that the integrity of this process.
I'm repeating what your communications director is saying.
The integrity of this process. And our communications director is trying to preserve the integrity of this process.
Simone, we're going to roll the soundbite. Let's roll the soundbite, you guys. Roll it right now.
And what we think...
If you have a process where you can't be confident that the results that are being reported are reflective of the votes that people cast last night in the process, that's a real concern.
Yeah, so, again, the Biden campaign now refusing to say, immediately mouthing around the very idea of the results actually being correct. Like, they're not even confirming that. Like, they're saying mixed messaging on whether the results are actually correct. I mean, that sound you hear over there, that flushing sound is Joe Biden's campaign going down the toilet. Jesus Christ. The count Iowa was marred after reporting issues stemmed from an app developed, again, by the Democratic Party affiliated company Shadow Inc. The app has obviously come under increasing scrutiny since Monday's results. This is definitely not gonna help anybody trust the process here with Biden campaign coming into doing this, and the fact that they are getting nearly like 2/4 of the backlash the Bernie Sanders campaign has been said for coming out and raising questions as well. Like, they're literally saying, the results, they're not real. Like, what? Like, and this is something that they're allowed to just get away with easily because they're the establishment campaign. Crazy, crazy stuff. Anyway, here's something also pretty crazy. Progressives were quick to pounce after President Donald Trump on Tuesday night ordered the radio host Rush Limbaugh and the Presidential Medal of Freedom in the middle of the State of the Union, pointing at the right-wing provocateur's long history of hate speech and contribution to poisoning the American political conversation. Few have done more to degrade our political discourse than Rush Limbaugh. Foreign policy advisor to Bernie Sanders, Matt Duss, tweeted out, "It's an absolute disgrace that he's being on here." Here he is at the gallery. This is the audio of him receiving the State of the Union. And literally, this is what he did. He was announced on his syndicated, widely popular radio show on Monday, but severely less popular than it was. Make no mistake, losing a lot of audience, hemorrhaging support, hemorrhaging advertisers. He now has, again, stage 4 lung cancer and is undergoing treatment. Oh no, I'm so sad. Trump's decision to award Limbaugh the medal was reported earlier Tuesday, but the radio host still pretended to be surprised. This is the audio. As you can see, this is not any audio here, but he's like, oh my gosh. And maybe it's just the moment. Maybe it's just like the moment's getting to him, and he's just absolutely taken away. But he looks like he's like trying to be surprised.
I am proud to announce tonight that you will be receiving our country's highest civilian honor, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
No, yeah, he's definitely pretending to be surprised, because he sits there for a few moments while everyone's being like clapping for him around the area, but Jesus, it's a sign of the apocalypse if I don't know what else. All right, wow. Yeah, so they're all clapping for him, and it's pretty. Mehdi Hassan says, "You gotta hand it to Trump. He knows how to keep his base on board. Having Melania present Rush Limbaugh with a presidential medal of freedom in the midst of the State of the Union is both disgusting and pure right-wing genius." Yeah, reaction from the left was a left to the spectacle was a mixture of shock, outrage, and disgust. Yeah, CNN reporter Jim Acosta noted Limbaugh's long history of racism and hate speech after the presidential address. Derogatory comments here, but this guy really put it mildly. Limbaugh once told a back caller, upset over his rhetoric, to call back to the show after she took the bone out of her nose. He defended slavery on numerous occasions and made multiple racist comments about black athletes on his show. As Media Matters explained in the exhausting rundown of Limbaugh's bigoted and hateful comments on Tuesday night, he referred to then presidential candidate Barack Obama as African American, played a mocking song called Barack the Magic Negro. Barely 9 months into Obama's presidency, Limbaugh declared that in Obama's America, the white kids now get beat up with the black kids cheering. In 2011, he accused then First Lady of Michelle Obama of uppitysm, and then promoted a conspiracy theory that race riots are part of the plan that this regime has. Another thing he did was call Chelsea Clinton a dog, repeatedly analogized gay marriage to bestiality, launching a series of sexist attacks on the law student Sandra Fluke in 2012, referring to poor children as wanton waifs, spreading rumors that the Hill journalist Crystal Ball posed nude at 14, making it up, accusing actor Michael Fox of faking Parkinson's. He also said that, obviously, no surprise here, the Clintons killed Vince Foster. He claimed that Obama might cancel the 2012 elections, or that Obama was both an African colonial or anti-colonialist, both of which were bad. In 2018, he suggested that the mass shootings in New Zealand might have been a false flag attack to smear conservatives. On the subject, he also alleged that people are shooting up schools more than the people shooting up schools are more than likely to vote Democrat when you get right down to it if they vote. He also suggested that Al-Qaeda may have given up Osama bin Laden for the purpose of making Obama look good. Jesus. Yeah, it's really beyond, it's just really beyond words how awful this guy's heart is, and apparently how awful his lungs are too. Call that karma. Anyway, that's it for us today. We will be back this Sunday, but join us tomorrow night for an all-new Uncultured.